Happy Friday, my people. Happy New Year. 2020 is here. A lot of people got that 2020 vision, right? Let's get it. It's your boy, Change Agent Cooper, coming to you live from Asheville, North Carolina. And I wanted to do a video today. Really, it's kind of in response to some communication that I had with a person here. Something that had occurred that I didn't approve of. And so it led to me doing this video. So, as we get closer to the weekend, we're approaching MLK breakfasts and celebrations all the way across the country. A lot of people are coming together to honor Dr. Martin Luther King, who was definitely one of the original change agents who done some amazing work here in this country. Dr. Martin Luther King, I salute him. You know, he was a peaceful protester. He was a person who called out things that wasn't right. He was a person that challenged the status quo. Say it after me. Challenge the status quo. But Dr. Martin Luther King, we celebrate him because he was the one, he was the pioneer. He was the one that came in when things wasn't right. And he showed them what time it was. And he had a way of rallying people together. And he was such a great speaker. He was so articulate. You know, he was a much better speaker than me. I try my best not to talk so fast because when I get fired up, I get to going like, brrr. But anyway, Dr. Martin Luther King, he's definitely a hero. But he protested, you know, and when we look at the word protest is defined as a statement or action expressing disapproval of or objection to something. A statement or action expressing disapproval of or objection to something. Now, we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King, and for the viewer, I want you to think about something. You know, as many people will gather in rooms, they'll put on their best outfits, they'll take pictures, many pictures and hashtags. They'll gather and they'll celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King. What I want to challenge you is to take heed of those people who are in those rooms who are not contributing to changing the status quo. Take heed to those people who are not willing to get out in the community and hear from community, right? Take heed of those people who are gatekeepers instead of gateways, right? Because what happened with me today is I disapproved of something and I questioned it. And, you know, I wasn't disrespectful or anything, but the response that I got could have been taken as disrespect on my end. But see, me, I couldn't respond that way because I have to be very, very careful. I have to be strategic. See, that was one thing that Dr. Martin Luther King had on lock. He had emotional intelligence. And that's one thing that I'm working on this year is emotional intelligence. But I made this video just to let you know, like, if you're one of those people who are celebrating Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King's legacy and coming together with a lot of people with your nice outfits and things like that and taking your pictures and talking about and posting quotes from Dr. Martin Luther King, you know, taking the first step without seeing the staircase, you know, all that stuff they like to do. If you're one of those people, I want you to hear from me. Like, if you have people in your area and they're doing work, challenging the status quo, and they're trying to change what's broken, and they're letting you know things are broken, then hear from them. Especially if you're celebrating Dr. MLK. What you think he did? He did the same thing. He was a change agent. He challenged the status quo. He called out things that wasn't right. He didn't always say yes. Sometimes he had to say no. And he didn't take every no that he got. You feel me? Have y'all seen Selma? Like, he was told no, and man, he challenged the president. But yeah, I just wanted to do this video because we're approaching the MLK, Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday and things like that. And we're going to celebrate him for all of his work, challenging and being a change agent when things wasn't right. He was the person that was willing to say, yeah, that ain't right. We need to do something different. So if you got people like that that's in your area, stop shooting them down. Support them. Because I'm sure that there was some people when Dr. Martin Luther King was doing his thing, it was some people that was trying to shoot him down. And don't let one person's opinion of someone's character dictate how you see that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let somebody say that somebody is a troublemaker without you investigating it yourself. Because an oppressor is going to call a change agent that's challenging the status quo. An oppressor is going to call a person that's challenging the status quo a troublemaker. Let me run that back by you. An oppressor is going to call a person that's trying to challenge the status quo a troublemaker. So get your own relationship and investigations of a person before you take heed to gossip. And support your change agents in your respective areas. You want to celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King? Yes. but also support your change agents in your respective areas that are trying to do the work to bring change. Y'all have a blessed weekend, and enjoy your festivities. Sing some good songs. We shall overcome. The atmosphere is changing now. My name is Change Agent Cooper. And remember, perseverance versus everything.